Good morning and welcome to Thinking Out Loud Saturday Sports here on KBIA. So really a big game last night for the Tigers. And afterwards, we talked with Bryan Blitz, not just about last night's game, but because we've not had the opportunity over the last couple of weeks to spend a lot of time with Tigers soccer, we wanted to visit with him just a little bit extended and kind of get his views on what's been happening with the Tigers in Big 12 play. And as he mentions in the conversation, things really got started for the Tigers with the beginning of Big 12 play. But we'll start by talking about last night's game. Here's Coach Bryan Blitz with myself and the rest of the media following last night's 1-0 overtime win for the Tigers.
So the exciting conclusion there, you guys have been having a lot of exciting moments there late. I don't know if that's necessarily a trend you want to continue, but how do you feel about these late wins?
Well, I think in the Big 12, it's you're not going to blow people out any way, shape, or form, and I think it's a team that can stay with it the longest, be most mature, and just stick with the plan and don't get frustrated. And I think our team did a good job of that tonight. Colorado, what a fantastic team. I mean, I think they're first in the Big 12, so they gave us all we could handle. I thought our kids played hard and were focused from the first minute till the end here. But Colorado gave us all we could handle on the road. They're a well-coached team, and they have a great player, Nicky Marshall.
What did you guys talk about after regulation? I know it's in a lot of ways it's coincidence, but I mean it is kind of cool that after 90 minutes you guys put it away so quickly. I mean, what did you guys talk about?
I mean, we just talked about the last two overtimes. We have experience in that, and we know just to stay calm and stay with our plan and don't panic. And I think you see that with our seniors. I mean, we have 7 seniors on the team, so I think they're able to keep us steady and not have panic whenever we're in tough moments.
You talked about staying focused through an entire game and waiting for an opportunity to happen, and it looked like that goal was really just a perfect example of that. I couldn't tell exactly what was going on, but it seems like there's confusion and bodies are hitting the ground, bam, and everybody's kind of standing around looking to see what happened, and then all of a sudden it kind of slipped through. Talk a little bit about that goal that did get the win for you.
I didn't see the whole thing, to be honest with you. What I liked is that our kids stayed all the way through until they didn't hear a whistle. A lot of kids stop, a lot of younger players stop, and I think that maturity in both Kristen Andrighetto and also Michelle to keep staying with the ball all the way through to make it happen until the ref was going to call there was a save or a goal or a shot. So I think that's that experience that has come through at that point.
A tie, obviously, in the Big 12, I mean, is still usually a big accomplishment, but did you kind of sense they really wanted to win it this time? Maybe it would have been frustrating to have another tie after all that work?
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I don't know if I sense anything, but I know that's their general feeling that we're going to win this one in overtime as opposed to tie. I think they were determined on it. And I'm sure Colorado was too, and we were fortunate and stayed with the play, and it went our way this time.
Tell me a little bit about how things have been going in general for you since I haven't seen you in a couple of weeks for the team. I mean, this is obviously 5 games now in without a loss.
I think the UCLA game turned out around our season. UCLA really took it to us in the first 20 minutes of the game and scored 3 goals, I believe, or 4 maybe in the first 20 minutes. And our team transformed from that point on. We just decided we weren't going to back down, and we had a great 70 minutes against UCLA. It wasn't enough, but I think that was the turning point in our season to move forward. I think our kids finally decided that we're gonna take it in our control. Big 12 season is here. That's why we went on the road and played those really hard games and put ourselves in those positions for games like this and for games over the weekend.
I know it's a little bit more noticeable for old farts like us, but how does the weather affect these guys? Because it's a little nippy out here tonight, man.
No, it's cold. I think that once they start playing, they have no idea. Once they get a break, when they come off the field or halftime, I think they go, oh my gosh. But I think once they get it going, I think with our style of play, there's always movement and there's always hustle. We demand that. So I think they just forgot about it. I think they're freezing now or before.
Sure. Tell me a little bit about some of the new players on the team and how they're working out so far.
I think with such a veteran group, some of the younger players are able to get eased into the pressure situations. Yeah. And I think that, that they went through that first out of conference and they had their ups and downs. And I think right now they're they know they don't have to come on and, take the game on their shoulders like the seniors, but that is their expectation, and I think they're able to just perform and not worry about all the other issues. They know the seniors will lead them to the right direction.
feel pretty happy with where the team is now at this point in the season. Obviously, you still got a little bit of Big 12 play left to go.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, we do have a lot to go. We're only halfway through, but I feel like, again, from the UCLA game that we have improved, and you got to be happy with that.
All right, and that's Tiger head soccer coach Bryan Blitz following Mizzou's 1-0 win over Colorado last night. We also took the opportunity after the game to visit with one of the top players on this team, really one of the leaders on the team, Michelle Collins.
After, a tie-in through 90 minutes there, you guys score right away at the start of overtime.
Yes.
How did that feel for you guys to wrap it up early?
Good, because after, we had 220 minutes worth of soccer last weekend against A&M and Texas. So, it's good. We tie. We didn't let them score, but we wanted to win it. And so when we came off it, at the end of regulation, we were like, come on, let's end this now. Colorado is one of those teams that we've beat every year since I've been here. So we were like, come on, a perfect 4 years. Let's do it, make it happen. So, it was huge.
Talk about that last play, 'cause it looked like everybody's waiting for a whistle standing around, and it never came, and finally got the goal tucked away.
Exactly. No, to me, it looked like the girl fouled Christian Draghetto. So I'm waiting for a PK call, nothing. And then the girl thought she got fouled, and I'm sure they were waiting for a foul to be called, nothing. The ball's staying there, everybody's looking at it, and I'm like, oh my God, run after it. I just take the girl on. Bryan had just got done saying, if you get the ball, you need to get it wide, take it end line, and put it in the middle. And so that's exactly what I did. And I was like, someone better be there. And there was Alicia, and I was like, oh, thank goodness.
What kind of happened there? When she got fouled, did it just
Yes.
kind of dribble out to the right you were at?
It literally stopped, because they both went up for it, and then between them it just stopped dead. And everybody was waiting for a foul to be called on either team, and no foul got called. So it just popped loose, and I was like, there it is. I got to go take it.
And, a tie, 220 minutes last week against
Yes.
great competition. That's an accomplishment in itself to remain unbeaten. But at the same time, are you guys kind of pumped, to let's get a win here?
For sure. Colorado was in first place,
Sure.
and we knew that coming in. So we were like, this game is going to, help us raise our level because, they were in first place. They were the team to beat, you know what I'm saying? So to be able to take them down and get our win, our second win of conference, that's an awesome feeling because we know they're a great competition, and we wanted it just so bad. So it was great to have this win.
Do you think this kind of announces you guys as being back? I know, not that you were ever down, but coming back in conference to
Yes.
playing so strong against the first place team. And
Exactly. I think we've been saying, how many times in, your life do you have an opportunity to control your destiny and to be able to win the conference Big 12 championship? This is all in our, this is all in our hands. So it's like every game, it's ours for the taking. So we came in this game, and it's kind of like, hey, we knew we handled our business. We're going to win this game. And that's what we did. It's one game at a time. It's ours for the taking. So that's what we keep in mind.
Talk a bit about how your offense went through the game, because it looked like you were getting opportunities, you were getting chances, you were getting shots on goal, and it just wasn't quite getting finished.
Yeah, exactly. It's that's our theme, finish. Our seniors came up with, the theme of finish. Finish the play, finish your goals, finish everything. 90 minutes of soccer is what our goal is. So I think that, I don't know.
Or 92.
Yeah, exactly. Whatever it takes to finish the game. It's just, getting your opportunities, and we can't take them for granted, and it's very hard they were a very good defense. They bunkered in, so we had to find a way around it. And it was just a matter of, it took 92 minutes, but we found a way around it. So.
Is that kind of what you expected, that it was going to be you guys in that pressure offense, and they were just going to dig in? And...
We knew we weren't going to let them do much on offense because, our pressing, shut them down. But the fact that their defense is so compact, so it's all in the 18, that's where you got to score goals. So we had to find a way around it. It was going to be a scrappy, just hard-nosed, someone getting to it and winning the ball in the box. So
we talk a lot about that into things. At the same time, down at the other end, Tasha gets the team record for goals for shutouts. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's awesome for her. She works so hard. To see someone reach an individual goal like that is so cool because we're a team, but those little individual things help make us great. So it's really cool to see her do something like that.
Anything else?
Cool. Thanks a lot.
Oh my God!
All right. Go somewhere warm.
Exactly. You too, guys.
See you later.
Thanks. I'll see you guys.
That was Michelle Collins after the Mizzou Tigers beat Colorado 1-0 in overtime last night in women's soccer over at Walton Stadium. Now, again, Mizzou in action tomorrow, a 1 p.m. kickoff against Texas Tech. And then next weekend, road matches against Baylor and Oklahoma. Baylor could be a tough one. Oklahoma's got a losing record, but Baylor could really be a toughie. And coming into the weekend, the Tigers were not nationally ranked by most of the services. Top Drawer did have them listed at number 37 in the country. I really think, though, man, when all is said and done, you're going to be hard-pressed to find 36 teams that will, by the time the season is over, be better than the Mizzou Tigers. It's Thinking Out Loud Saturday Sports on KBIA.